Hello, dear ones. It's Savi from lovingawareness.org. So I'm sitting here preparing to tune in for this week's IllumiNature Energy Reset. And I'm finding myself in a pretty raw and vulnerable place. And I just thought that it could be a really beautiful thing to share this with you, because this is the process that I have to go through in order to bring myself to a place of centered, balanced presence, in order to bring the messages through that I bring through for myself and for all of you who are choosing to listen. So one of the things that I do in order to help myself balance and center and really find that sweet spot that's never lost within me, it's never lost. It can't be. It can't be lost because it can't be given to us and it can't be taken away. I know that. It's the presence part of me that's always there. Presence is my infinite nature. Presence is me beyond time, beyond space, beyond form. And I know that in every fiber of my being. And some days I wake up and my mental mind tries to play a few tricks on me and maybe has me a little bit sideways of that knowing. So for me, one of the best ways to bring myself completely into that space of presence where I can feel like I'm navigating from my authentic nature, the truth of who and what I really am. And then from that place, I can embrace this vulnerability in. I can embrace the rawness in. Absolutely 100%. But it doesn't control me. It doesn't bowl me over, take over my ability to be who I am and to navigate in this world. So here I am explaining all of this to you because you're here and you're listening, but really what I need to do and I want to do is to chant. This is what I do. This is how I bring myself home. And I just thought that I'd let you in on that process. So this is in no way performative. This is me just allowing myself to steep. And right now, when I asked myself, what do I want to chant? What's gonna bring me where I want to be, where I know who I really am? And chanting Ma is what came up, really chanting to the divine feminine, the divine mother. So this is where we're going. Hey Ma Durga Jai Jai Ma. Jai Jagarambe Jai Jai Ma. Jai Jagarambe Jai Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Jagarambe Jai Jai Ma. Jai Jagarambe Jai Jai Ma. 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 Hey Ma Durga Jai Jai Ma. Hey Ma Durga Jai Jai Ma. Hey Ma Durga Jai Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Hey Ma Durga Jai Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Hey Mata Kali Jai 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 Jai Ma. 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 Jai Gange Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Gange Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Gange Ma. Jai 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 Jagarambe Jai Jai Ma. Jai Jagarambe Jai Jai Ma. Jai Jagarambe Jai Jai Ma. Hey Ma. Jai Jagarambe Jai Jai Ma. Hey Ma. Hey Ma. Hey Ma. Hey Ma. Ma 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 Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Jagarambe Jai Jai Ma. Jai Jagarambe Jai Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. just observing and witnessing. It just helps. I can feel that the energy is moving, moved some energy. I feel more connected. Not done. Great Spirit speaks through me, through the wind in the trees, through the water flowing free. Great Spirit speaks through me. Great Spirit speaks through me, through eagle's eyes I see, through wild horses running free. Great Spirit speaks through me. I know who I am. I am. I know who I am. Jema, 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 Jema. Great Spirit speaks through me, through the earth beneath my feet, through the sun's light on me. Great Spirit speaks through me. I know who I am. I know who I am. I am. I know who I am. Jema, 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 Jema. I know who I am. Jagarambe, Jema, Jagarambe, Jema. Jai Jagarambe, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma. Jai Gange Ma, 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 Jai Ma, Jai Gange Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma. Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Gange Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Hey Mahalakshmi, Jai Jai Ma, Hey Saraswati, Jai Jai Ma, Hey Muttakali, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Hey Muttakali, Jai Jai Ma, Hey Ma Durga, Jai Jai Ma, Hey Ma Durga, Jai Jai Ma, Hey Ma Durga, Jai Jai Ma. Shakti Ma, Shakti Ma, Shakti Ma, Shakti Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Amma Jaya Ma, Jaya Ma, Jaya Ma, Jaya Ma. Jaya Ma, Jaya Ma, Jai Jai Ma, 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 Ma 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 Ma, Ma 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 Ma, Mama, 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 Amma, Amma, Mama, Amma, Amma, Mama, Amma, Mama, Mama, Amma, Mama, Mama, Amma, Mama, Amma, 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 Mama, 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 Mama. It's really hard to open my eyes right now. If it weren't for you sitting here with me, I wouldn't talk. I would just be here, be now. Processing all the juicy stuff inside, witnessing and observing. But because you are here with me now and I feel you, I want to share. This practice always takes me where I want to go, where I need to go. More importantly, where I need to go. It takes me where I need to go. Lets me see more clearly. Lets me feel more clearly. Lets me move the feelings, move the feels through like a mighty river. Just allowing that flow, not needing to get stuck, not needing to grab hold of anything tightly, just to allow it to go, allow it to move, allow it to be, whatever it is. But allow it to keep moving. It's always moving. It's me who thinks it gets stuck. It doesn't get stuck. So as I unstick my attachment, I unstick my self, I see the flow again. I see the mighty river. I feel the river and I allow that flow. I can feel myself resonating in alignment now instead of in resistance to the consciousness of my being, the consciousness in my cells, the presence part of me that is always awake, aware, and alive in this being body temple and beyond time and space and form. I'm connected. I'm rocking now. You might notice I'm rocking the body. Because when I rock the body, it allows that river, it allows that energy to just keep flowing, to keep moving. There's no need, no reason to have anything get stuck. There's no obstacles. It's free space, free moving, free flowing. And the mantras, the Ma, the sound of Ma, the divine Ma, she's rocking me in her cradle, rocking me in her bosom of love, rocking me in her nurturing, fierce presence, rocking me, reminding me who I am, letting me know that I know who I am, I know who I am, I know who I am. It's a journey. It's never about a destination. This is a journey. It's a journey. A journey. My eyes are open. Dropping into the body, into the waking moment, into this physical waking reality. I don't know what I would do without this practice. I really don't. My prayer is that each and every one of you listening to this find your way to whatever you want to call a practice, finding your way to something that helps you find your way home, that helps you find your way into the presence of who and what you really are in every moment, something that you can come back to in a red hot moment when you need it most, that will just bring you home, bring you center, bring you into presence. It doesn't mean it changes anything that was happening before I sat down. Maybe it does. I mean, it can't hurt. Practicing in such a high vibration way like this and just allowing the energy to flow and the energy to move, allowing the emotions to be transformed in the mantras, in the sound vibrations. It makes a difference for me, and how could that not ripple out and make a difference to all that is? Everything is energy. So I take back what I said. It's not that nothing is changed. Everything is changed. I can't claim that it fixes what we perceive as broken. I can't claim that it changes anything in that way. I can't claim that. But I know what makes a difference for me. And I think think this is what we're meant to be talking about right now. We need to find, what is it? What is it that makes a difference for each one of us, that helps us to know who and what we really are? If we are going to live our greatness, if we are going to live our uniqueness forward, if we're going to accept all parts of ourselves, embrace all parts of ourselves into presence, into the heart of who and what we are, we're not going to deny ourselves. We're not going to diminish ourselves. We're not going to be oppressed. We're not going to suppress ourselves. We're not going to feel repressed. We are going to rise up. We're going to rise up in who and what we really are, and we will not stand for being put down or being controlled by outside influences that have no authority to control us. My body is my own. I didn't think I was even going to talk about this, but here it is. My body is my own. Your body is your own. It is your temple. There is no one who shall enter your temple without your express permission. No one. Claim the sovereignty of your being body temples. Rise up for what we know is truth and is real. It's crazy that we're living in a world where we don't know the preciousness of our sovereignty, where others would try to stand in our faces and stand in our way and tell us what's right for our bodies. We know what's right for our bodies, and it is our choice. Each of us uniquely, our own authority, our own choice. No one makes that choice for us. Those of you listening, I'm sure, are pretty much in this camp with me. I'm feeling this so strong. I didn't expect to have this conversation. And I'm going to need to chant some more because now the emotions are really moving. I didn't know if I could sit down and talk because I wasn't sure how I was going to deliver anything that meant anything. And you know why that is? Because as fired up as I feel inside about this, I also feel shut down because I feel like the powers that be are having a greater voice than mine, than yours, than all of ours, who feel this way about the sovereignty of our being body temples. We deserve, it is our right to be able to choose what is right for our bodies in our right timing. Everything that we have been discussing in these messages over these last weeks, the reason that these messages are so important and timely right now is because this is what we're being invited toward. We're being invited toward a renaissance of our own becoming. We're being invited toward a revolution of our sovereignty. It can look really different on the landscape if you just look at what the news media is feeding us and what the political world is trying to shove down our throats. But that's not the reality. They cannot take it from us. They can't take our authority. We have inner authority, presence that lives and resides within us always, beyond the time and space of these physical bodies we're residing in. But we are here and now living this human experience, and we deserve the authority that lives within us. We deserve to be able to express this authority. We deserve to care for our bodies and nurture our bodies in the way that feels the most right and the most fit for us. And I know that there are all kinds of gray areas around what just came through in that statement, because all of us uniquely feel differently about what that means to each of us. And that should be that way. It matters. Here's what's really important. If we take in the messages that have been coming through over these last few months that we've been sitting down like this together, what we start to recognize is a part of us that we have maybe become a little bit unconscious of. You hear me say this over and over again, the infinite part of who and what we are. The part of us that lives beyond this time-space reality, that is connected to infinite intelligence. That part of us that is literally oneness consciousness. And we talked about this in a previous message. Oneness consciousness doesn't mean that we cannot operate in our uniqueness. It's the opposite of that. It means that it's all embracing. And the other thing that comes along inherently in oneness consciousness is loving presence, compassionate presence, the ability to know that as we care about ourselves, we are caring about all. That as we come into the heart of who and what we really are, we're coming into the heart of who and what the all is. And by way of coming into a deeper recognition and a deeper awareness, a deeper realization, we come into deeper caring. We come into a broadened perspective on caring. And things begin to shift. This is why this shift is so important. It has to begin with each one of us. We can I easily begin to feel, as strong as I am. For those of you that know me personally, I have a very strong personhood. I'm very strong in my authority. I'm very strong in my sovereignty. And yet when I see things happening on the political landscape in this world right now, it makes me feel a little bit like, wow, how am I living on this planet at this time where some of these things are able to happen in this way? But it's important for us to see those things. It's important. We don't want to stick our heads in the sand, put our heads under the cover, sweep it under the carpet. That's not what we're here for. We are observing these things happening, these great shifts happening, and these things that are attempting, these controls that are attempting to hold us down, to oppress us. Oppression has been a thing since humanity started walking on this planet, but so has rising in our sovereignty. And that's what it's time for, right here, right now. It is time for us to rise, to stand in our sovereignty, to claim what is right for us. And the only way that we can do that and come into the clarity of our own inner authority is to bring ourselves home, bring ourselves inward, and practice what presence feels like from the inside out. So much of our experience is externalized. We're looking out for validation. We're looking out for someone else's permission, someone else's confirmation that we're doing it right. Validate me. No, bring it home. You know who you are. I know who I am. We know who we are. And it takes practice to really engage and embrace the way that we need to in order for us to be able to create this new world forward together. I do have faith. I do have faith. My hope is rising. I have faith and I trust. I trust, though the journey is long and we do have to be steadfast in our dedication and our commitment to our path of greatest alignment, based on our inner presence and our inner authority, tapping into that oneness consciousness in that field of awareness. I trust that this journey is taking us to promise, to the promised land, heaven on earth. We create our reality. And we do not create our reality by ignoring and dismissing what we perceive as not working or as ugly or messy. That's not how we do it. We do it by seeing that, by standing, facing it, eyes wide open, seeing it fully, claiming, embracing it in, taking it home, and then transforming it from the inside out. We have all played our role. We have all played our role in the creation of what is happening. Every single part of it, we all have played our role. So my question to myself every day, and my question to all of humankind, is how conscious can we be in what we're creating forward? No more sleeping through creation. We need to wake up. We need to take responsibility for our consciousness. We need to be more loving in our awareness, more loving in our consciousness, more loving in our presence. And that does not mean pacified. So often, this gets played off. Oh, loving presence, wonderful. That's just perfect. Sit in your cave and meditate. No, get active with your loving presence. Be activated in your loving presence. This is not a pacified energy. It's a powerful, potent, strong energy. Bring it. Bring it. I know that we've gone way past. I do this every week. I say, the messages need to be shorter. I mean, maybe the message part is shorter this week, but I don't know. This is like a buffet today. I didn't expect to start my practice and roll right into this experience. So how this gets delivered, I don't know. How it lands for you, I don't know. Here's what I know. I operated from my authenticity right now with you today. I didn't try to get past something in order to talk about something else. I allowed myself to be in the energy, to be with the energy, to sit with the energy, to sit with my feelings. I allowed myself permission to go where I know I need to go in order to bring myself into my place of authority, where I don't feel diminished, dismissed, denied, abandoned. I'm reclaiming those parts. I'm standing in my power, and I want you to stand with me. Thank you. Thank you for being here. If you're still listening, thank you for your presence. I invite you to rise with me. Feel the power of your sovereignty. Feel the power of the presence that resides within. And stand up. We choose. We choose. We choose what's right for our bodies. We give permission. We say when. We say yes and we say no. And we're firm in our conviction. We're firm in our authority. We know who we are. Every being on this earth deserves that. Every single being. I love you. Stay the course. Thanks for journeying with me, and I'll see you next time.